It's the NBA Live on 2. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but...
Well, Aaron Gordon is progressing as a shooter. He said,
Tremendous athleticism. Thanks, D.A. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Collins at power forward with Len at center. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Pass to Len. Here's Herter. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA, but don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic. An offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Passes it to Collins. Here's Herter. Dishes it to Young. Jacks up a 3. The shot will not fall. And Orlando will come the other way. And you look at the footwork of Vucevic inside, his moves and counter moves, terrific.
Shades of Kevin McHale. And that's something he's continued to develop in the pros. A response to defenders who often surpass him athletically. Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now, here's Hunter. Young inside. Guarded by Fultz. Shots good from Young.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Pass to Fournier. Kicks it out to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Pulls from the top of the key. Len grabs the board.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
It's Young on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 5 points so far.
The willingness of Young to work off the ball just gives the defense another thing to account for.
Here's Fournier. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Young outside. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Fultz looking around. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Here's Fultz. After the made shot from John Collins. Moves back up. Here's Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
Under 6.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And plenty of Hawks fans were despondent when the team decided to rebuild, but that dejection has turned into excitement.
The team plays hard every night. They have an entertaining style, and they have a lot of young talent. It may not be long before they're a real threat.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Doesn't go for him. Collins with some nice D. Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. And here's Young. He has 7. Wants to get it to Collins and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Now, here's Fournier. No points in the game yet for him. On the clock. Over in the corner, Isaac. The Magic again can't hit. And it's the Hawks ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Sinks the three-pointer. And that's 10 points for Trae Young.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Now here's Fultz. The 3. Count that one from Isaac.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Hunter with it. He's covered by Isaac. Hunter with it. Rebounded by Isaac.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And the pass to Fultz. Over Young. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got 5 now.
And this is an area that you like to see Fultz work on. If he can develop a consistent mid-range jumper, it's over for the rest of the league.
Collins wide open. He fires. Can't cash in from the high post. The Magic trail by 6. Now Fultz. 5 points in the game. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Hawks now. The Hawks leading by 6. Collins finds Young. Fultz brings the double team to the paint. Here's Herter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The 19th pick in 2018 out of Maryland, Kevin Herter with the positional size and skill to adapt well to the NBA game.
Atlanta making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. And with that skill, Herter's a triple threat offensively.
Not just a standstill shooter, he can function as a secondary ball handler, creating for himself and others.
Now, here's Vucevic. It's deflected. Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded by Ross.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Fultz with the ball. Defended by Young. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Ross, that's good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Young pass to Herter. From 10 feet out. And the shot is long.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Fultz. D right on him. And here is Ross. Interesting, Smitty. We're seeing guys like Dirk and Vince Carter play into their 40s. I'm wondering if this is a byproduct of improved nutrition and conditioning, and that accelerates this trend.
I think it does, Kevin. I also agree to add to that. I think the game is less physical. I think a lot of those guys are taking care of themselves, but when the game is not as physical, it's a lot more perimeter. You can play longer. I'm curious, Kevin, will anybody play into their 50s?
You know, wouldn't that be amazing? That's a good question. And he sinks the second. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Reddish. Young outside, takes a 3. Augustine grabs the board. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. The layup off target.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Carter Williams. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aminu. Off the left rim and out. And has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Reddish the pass to Turner. No good on that one.
How is it possible? Wide open too.
Now here's Ross. He's guarded close. Kicks to Augustine. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Reddish. He's on target from 8 feet out. Reddish has got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here is Augustine. Here's Ross. Back to Augustine. Passes it to Bamba. Ross with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got 6.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Augustine with it. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Ross dishes to Aminu. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Carter Williams. And Jones pulls it down. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here is Augustine. Pass to Ross. This one for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And Parker with the basket on the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now, here's Reddish. 8 points for him. It's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot to stop the run. Carter Williams with the bounce pass. Ross for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Parker kicks to Young. ball movement here by Atlanta. The shot by Turner, no good. Now here's Ross. Defense right on him. Here's Carter Williams. And Jones sends it back. And so it's Atlanta with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Parker out there with Jones. Then it's Allen Crabb. Then it's Evan Turner. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. 4 on the clock. Augustine from outside. Evan Turner pulls it in.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
They get it back. Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Ross with it. He's picked up by Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jabari Parker. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays. You know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
That free throw good from Ross. Embry's checked in for Atlanta. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
Makes it off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Magic trail by 21. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisition.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son, Philip, was born in December. And then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball. I think he will." Kevin?
LDA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. Down low, here's Jones. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
A pass to Augustine. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Augustine's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Orlando. Outside Turner. Shoots over Carter Williams. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Bucks with possession here. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21 with the fadeaway. And Bamba pulls it down.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Carter Williams against Parker. Here's Aminu. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Turner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Parker from past the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And the big contract for Evan Turner entering its final year. Greg making over $18 million. Is he in line for a raise, you think?
Maybe not a raise, but he still remains a useful player. Never the most efficient scorer, but his rebounding and passing are what carry him. For the Hawks, Lenz checked in for Damian Jones. Hunter comes in for Parker, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Turner. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely outside Fournier. Passes to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Huerter passes to Len. Here's Bembry. He's covered by Isaac. Lets it go from 14. Bembry shot good. Bembry's got 4 points this quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Huerter passes to Len. He kicks it to Craig. Back to Len. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Magic trail by 14. Now Fultz. 7 points in the game. Outside Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Good. Nice job down low. Vucevic has got 6 points.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
Back to Len. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And finished off by Fultz.
And Fultz loves pushing the pace. He's downright terrifying in the open floor. Loves jumping all over the defense.
Here's Huerter, guarded by Fultz. Here's Huerter. He has 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Huerter, out of the University of Maryland, proved he can stripe it from day one.
And Greg Huerter, the 19th pick back in 2018. Sweet touch and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
And the Hawks general manager, Travis Schlenk, coming from the Warriors with Trae Young and Kevin Huerter, the Hawks hoping they have a kind of Splash Brothers East.
And the first one at the line is good. Atlanta making a switch here. Collins is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. You know, Steve, the 2018 rookie class really burst out onto the scene. What has impressed you most about that group?
I think a couple things, Kevin. First of all, they're very talented. They handle themselves extremely well off the court. But most of those guys were able to last through the rookie wall and play pretty much 75 to 82 games.
They really put their fingerprints on their team, didn't they?
They did, and a lot of those guys are leaders.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Young's checked in for the Hawks. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks leading by 10. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Evan Fournier.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible. We call it off the bus range. Trae Young can shoot from the half-court logo with confidence.
He's perfect from the line this time. And that deep range opens up everything for Trae Young.
You have to take away his airspace, Kevin, as soon as he crosses midcourt. And with this tight handle, he punishes the defense when they apply pressure.
Fultz with the ball. He's against Young. Fultz, no good. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Now the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. He's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And here's Len. Back to Collins. Pass to Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Now here's Fultz, defended by Young. Outside Fournier. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 14. Here's Young. Again, the Hawks score.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. Passes it to Fournier. Gordon trying to break loose. Fournier's shot is off.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Young's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Fultz. The Magic again can't hit. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Magic trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Gordon. Launches it. But they'll get another chance. Fournier. Len grabs the board. Len's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Reddish. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Reddish has got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. Plan against Vucevic. Fournier, that's for 2. That one rolling around and rims out.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Here's Reddish. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, coming into the league, John Collins mostly an around the rim scorer. His development as a shooter giving him more versatility.
Jabari Parker's checked in for the Hawks. And a switcher also for Orlando. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. Now here's Fultz, defended by Young. Fultz the pass to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
And at Wake Forest, Collins a solid mid-range shooter. But you know what, Smitty? He has stretched his range now beyond the arc.
Kevin, credit his work ethic. A power dunker, but he's not content to live inside.
Ross against Collins. The pass to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Unloads. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Young finds Parker. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got 12 in the game.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Young inside. He's guarded by Ross. Young's shot is off. The Magic trail by 20. Now here's Isaac. Fultz with the ball. To the inside. Vucevic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Vucevic. Now Young. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. It was a big-time first quarter for Cam Reddish. He had 16 points. And that does it for our half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Cam Reddish.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markel Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Here's Young, rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Hawks have been in rebuild mode for the last couple of years, but this season brings a lot of optimism. Passing on Luka Doncic, the Hawks drafted Trae Young. It was much scrutinized, but Young came on down the stretch. His playmaking makes other people better, and also, they hope, will attract a free agent or two. Now the Hawks have added several rookies, starting with DeAndre Hunter. They believe they're poised to make some noise in the East. Kevin?
They took that gamble with Doncic and getting Young. We'll see what happens. Thank you, D.A. Here's Len over Fultz. Len, good.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Fournier. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Collins against Gordon. That's to Vucevic. Kicks it to Fultz. The Trae. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Young passes to Collins. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Herter. He has 7. Releases. Good. He hits the jump shot. Herter's got 9.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Isaac. And it falls over the rim and in. He has 5.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And the shot goes down.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
To the middle, here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 5th assist in this one. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Inside, here's Herter. The Hawks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Fultz, defended by Young. Ring shot on the way. Vucevic gets double teamed. Pass to Fultz. Gordon trying to break loose. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Fultz.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Len, high post. And there's the pass to Herter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, here's Collins.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins, once again, bringing the energy.
The Hawks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And the first one drops. And when he was drafted, there were questions, Smitty, about John Collins' best position. At 6'10", what do you think? Better as a 4 or a 5?
And you know what, Kevin? A lot of people called him a tweener. The way he's developed now, it's positional versatility. Whichever spot he plays, he's holding his own.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bembry's checked in for Alex Len, and it's Alan Crabb in for Young.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And here is Crabb. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And that one drops. 19 points for Vucevic.
And Fultz is a solid distributor, good at finding ways to get his guys involved.
Pass to Bembry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Hawks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Magic trail by 13. Here's Fournier, and it's Orlando with another. Here's Herter. He's got 10. Passes to Bembry. Atlanta calls timeout. Hawks making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Kicks it to Crabb. Here's Bembry. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. So the wing on the left. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. 11-point game. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Evan Turner. He's checked in for Kevin Herter. And the Magic making a change here as well. Ross is checked in. Atlanta leading by 8. Turner looking around. He feeds it to Collins. Back to Turner. He kicks to Cramp. High arcing shot and no good that time. And Orlando will come the other way. Augustine against Turner. Pass to Fournier. Collins comes over with the double team. Aminu, no one around him. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here is Augustine. 8 points for him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jones comes in for John Collins. And it's Reddish in for Crab. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Fournier. Parker outside. Jones dishes to Parker. Turner against Augustine. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
The Magic trail by 9. Turner comes with the double team. Now here's Carter-Williams. Defense is right there. The pass to Ross. And here's Aminu. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Augustine. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Turner kicks to Parker. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by the Magic. Ross finds Carter-Williams. Good D by Parker. The Hawks leading by 9. Passes it to the Bembry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Hawks, DeAndre Bembry. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Alex Lenz checked in for the Hawks. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Augustine. 11 points in the game. Deep 2 from Ross. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Ross has got 9.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Pass to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Augustine. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9. Atlanta leading by 9. Outside Turner. He dishes it to Parker. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. from Ross. The Hawks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. And Reddish with the slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Turner with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Turner comes with the double team. For three, Ross kept alive. Here's Aminu and Parker with the block. Here's Bembry. He's guarded by Ross. Bembry kicks to Turner. Aminu against Parker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Ross. Bembry with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
There's the pass to Turner. Here's Parker. He's guarded by Ross. Parker passes to Bembry, and he comes up with the deuce. Bembry's got 11.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Magic moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Augustine. Evan Turner grabs the board.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the layup's good off the glass. And 11 points for Jabari Parker.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
There may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Atlanta leading by 15. Alex Len out there with Parker. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Reddish. And it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. From 13, it's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Isaac kicks to Augustine. In the corner. It's up a 3. A shot off that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Reddish dishes to Parker. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Reddish's shot is good.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
And Young comes over to help. Young with the steal. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Hunter. There's the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Len finds Young. Hits that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 17. Here's Bamba, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Alex Len picks one up.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
Greg, you look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game. But he has something you just can't teach.
Collins checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Reddish. He hits the second from the line.
And sort of known for that crazy length, Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
Young with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up and finished off by Collins.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now here's Fultz, defended by Young. Fultz with the ball. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Huerter passes to Collins. Shoots over Fournier, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
He's showing us a lot of everything tonight. Collins becoming more and more versatile at the offensive end.
And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Back to Fournier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
Evan Fournier at the line for 2. Under 6.
That free throw, no good. The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And he's good on the second. The Hawks leading by 17. Young finds Collins. Here's Huerter. Back to Collins. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside Fournier. Pass to Fultz. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
I tell you, Fultz can turn it up on you quickly. Phenomenal at going into overdrive and scoring at an efficient rate.
Young from outside. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Now Fultz. And here's Vucevic. Fournier. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Young dishes to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Passes it to Len. In the corner. Huerter with it. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's the three, and the call will be against Fournier. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Hawks leading by 16. Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Scouting report is be physical with Trae Young. And every night he finds ways to still make plays.
Pass to Isaac. Now here's Fournier. Now here's Vucevic. Fultz with the ball. Over Collins. Fultz, no good. Now Hunter. Floats one. That shot, no good.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And there's the pass to Fournier. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Fournier's got 15 points in just the second half. Pass to Len. To the inside. Nails the baby hook. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Gordon. From deep. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 8th assist in the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Young. No good off the back of the rim. The Magic trail by 15. And here is Isaac. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Young pass to Hunter. Collins against Gordon. Collins kicks to Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 25 points.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to Fultz. To the paint, here's Fournier. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Herter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
The Magic trail by 17. Fultz dishes to Fournier. And Young comes over to help. Gordon with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now, here's Hunter. Guarded closely. Down low. Kicks it out to Collins. Now the pass to Hunter. A three ball. Another three for Atlanta.
First three of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Fournier. Now Vucevic. Over in the corner, Isaac. 5 on the clock. Here's Fultz. Banked in off the glass. Fultz has got 6 here in this quarter.
And Fultz is tough to contain. Even when you rough him up, he still gets the job done.
Herter passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Passes it to Young. Vucevic against Len. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Fournier dishes to Fultz. Over Young. Fultz, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Len. Back to Young. Now here's Len. He's covered by Isaac. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Magic trail by 18. Now here's Fultz. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
The sixth pick back in 2017, 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It could definitely be considered a statement win for Atlanta.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cam Reddish.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Frazier, he's checked in for Isaac. And the second free throw, good. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Young comes over to help. Bamba kicks to Frazier. Pass to Okeke. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Frazier.
Yes, sir. Okeke.
Young with the ball. The pass to Bembry. Here's Len. Hawks passing it around. Back to Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Herter. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability